So guys, we have kept the car running and you can see that yellow LED is glowing. As you can see it in the reflection, and in here also you can see it's visible. After few minutes, as soon as the red light starts to glow, we'll open the bonnet and check that this indicator is working properly or not. So now see here the red LED is glowing. Now come on, let's see. So guys, you can see that the radiator fan is also working. So the indicator is working fine. From here also the bulb is visible. Now as soon as the fan switches off, the yellow light will start glowing. So now you can see that the red light went off and the yellow light is turned on. So it means the fan has stopped working. So guys, the indicator light in here is working nicely and as a 2-in-1 indicator. So come on, let's see how we can install this in our car. So guys, you are welcome to one more video of DIY Master, and this is your voiceover artist Yukta. So guys, though we have a lot of indicators present in our car, through which we can judge or assume whether everything is working fine or not. So for example, we have speedometer to check speed, for battery we have battery indicator, and other indicators are also available on the dashboard. So these are there to confirm that everything related to engine is working fine and whether all the instruments are working properly or not. Few of these I have installed by my own, as you can see the reverse siren and the indicator for keeping an eye on clutch safety system. So since a few days, like from when I am making videos on Maruti 800, from then maybe the users of Maruti 800 may face this problem, or maybe it's a specific problem of Maruti 800. That is, the cooling system doesn't works properly, or maybe there is some problem. A lot of people face problem related to the cooling system and the working of radiator fan. So we have received a lot of comments of people asking to make a video on this topic. So today we are going to make it. Basically, this video isn't about fixing the sensor or about improving it, but about monitoring it. So yes, we are talking about the indicator which denote the proper working of the sensor. Like in here we have installed a red indicator so that whenever we start our car without pressing the clutch, it will beep as alert us. So it's like a sensor which indicates us, so that like if we can install an indicator in our car which will indicate us that the cooling system and radiator fan, which is an important part or instrument which should work properly in our car, is working fine or not. So guys, in today's video we are going to see where we can find a suitable place to install two LED, a yellow and a red one. So red one will glow when the indicator fan will start working, and as soon as the radiator fan switches off, the yellow one will glow. The materials which we will be needing is, as you can see in the frame, that we need a wire, LED, resistance and a reflector which can be easily installed. So come on, before starting this, let's make a blueprint map that how the circuit is going to work. So let's assume that we have a socket here which is in white color, which is basically connected to the sensor, right? Another socket we have the black one, which is connected to the fan. Okay, so now we all have to do is we have LED bulbs, and of course in between each of them we need to place resistance. So this will convert 12 volt to 3.5 volt, due to which LED will glow. Now among the yellow and red LED, yellow will glow in normal conditions when the fan will be off, and the red will glow when the fan will switch on. That means, in short, when the fan will switch on, the red LED will glow. It means the two sockets for the fan will be opened, and those two wires will be connected with this socket. Okay, so let's do it. It's a simple technique, and after that, this other socket, which is white in color, we'll connect the wire which will be connected with the yellow LED bulb. And we have already placed resistance in between them, and now you need to understand the idea of plus and minus over here, that how it's going to work. If the light doesn't glow at once, then you may have to change the wire and recheck it. So this was a simple circuit of radiator fan indicator. Now let's get back to the car and complete its wiring. So guys, if we place the indicator in front of the national flag over here, then it will benefit us in two ways. Firstly, we'll get an indication whether the fan is working or not. And secondly, the flag will shine red and yellow from time to time. It will be a good decoration and it's easily removable. So come on, let's fix it. So let's first fix the LED in here. After that, we'll fix the connection inside the bonnet. So as you can see here, we have drilled two holes for the indicators, and now we need to set the LED from the back. Like this, we can fix it. There's no problem, we can fix red and yellow in any of those holes. No issues. And from the front, we are going to place the reflectors to magnify the look. And no one can assume that these two are any kind of indicators, but a showpiece. Now come on, let's finish the wiring. It's very easy. You need to keep all four wires connected to the resistance and separated. And the other connection, we can do it from there. So guys, we did this connection. As you can see here, we did this connection. We have placed a resistance separately from each LED, and the resistance value is almost around 400 to 450. So it's fixed with the LED to lit them with 12 volt. So now it's looking very good. Earlier the LED we had fixed were damaged during the testing. So we had to put a new pair. So let's finally fit this in the car. So guys, as you can see here, we have connected the wire same as we did earlier. We took two different colors of wire so that we can understand that these are separate wires, and the wire we are going to connect to the dashboard, it's here with us. So let's connect all the four wires with this one, and let's do the connection inside also. In here, maybe for the connection you need to displace the battery. As we did now, let's fix the battery again and finish the connection. So guys, we are back inside the car and we are going to fix this which we have made in here. So as you can see, by look it's fine and not looking anything additional. Few people also install lights in here and we did a double work, like along with lights we get the signals of indication. We'll take out this wire from here in this way, and this part of it, well, I need to use both of my hands now. Though you can take it out easily, it's nothing like a difficult thing. We can take it out from any side, both the transition wires will come beneath easily. So guys, our indicating system is fixed now and proper wiring is also done. So finally now we need to start the car and wait till it heats up, which will show us that the lights are indicating correctly as they are meant to be. And we have placed the reflector, as you can see it's here. So it looks good and it will seem like it's just a showpiece placed with respect to the flag. So let's start the car, but we won't wait till the car gets heated, because for that it will take 2 to 3 minutes and will lead to wastage of fuel. And our motive is to give you fuel safety tips, so we'll not be wasting fuel unnecessarily. So for that reason, we'll be going on a trip which was scheduled in the evening. So I'll show you the demo during the trip. So I started the light. As you can see, the yellow light is glowing and the car is running, though it isn't related with starting the car, because as soon as we switch on the car, the light will glow and the red light will glow when the thermostat will start working and the radiator fan will switch on. In case the thermostat isn't working, then this indicator will signal us that there's a problem and indicator isn't working, because in normal traffic this indicator should work in 2 to 3 minutes, and if it's not working, you need to consult a mechanic and you need to focus on the temperature gauge. This remains little bit less than the half, and if it indicates half and the lights aren't glowing, then it means we need to visit nearest service station. So let's meet in our next trip when I'll be going in the evening and will show you a demo. So guys, we are inside our car now and we are going to check the system, which you can see now that the yellow light is glowing. Now maybe it's a bit less visible on camera, but it's visible to me and I'll show you how it works. So guys, after driving for around 3 to 4 kilometers, you can see that the temperature gauge is at its place and you can see that the yellow light is blinking now. Let me create a shade to show you clearly. So the yellow light is blinking probably. Red light will switch on within a few minutes. As the temperature rises, the fan will switch on, and as soon as the fan switches on, the red light will glow. So now you can see that the red light in here is glowing now, and as soon as it started glowing, I switched off the car and you can see that the red light is blinking over here. So let's wait for a few minutes. Once the fan switches off, the yellow light will start glowing. So in this way, we have installed our indicator system. See, now the fan switched off and again yellow light is glowing. So guys, I hope you will have liked this small video illustrating how to install the radiating fan indicator, which is a very important function to be indicated, because a lot of time if it's not working properly, the car might get overheated and coolant may leak out, or it can also cause gas heating. So I hope you will have liked this video, and let's meet in our next video teaching you something new and innovative. So till then, stay tuned with us. Thank you very much for watching us. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, And yes, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe our channel and get more motivation. Thank you.
प्रॉब्लम भी हो सकती है, तो उम्मीद है कि आपको ये छोटा सा वीडियो पसंद आया।
For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the show links and enjoy watching the video.